Hi everybody, this is the comic book the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hud, and welcome back to the comic book Hud, and hopefully you like this video. And hit that subscribe button. As you know, James Gunn's Superman's coming out in a few weeks, and there's all talk about it. It doesn't look bad, personally, in terms of the trailer. It's fun to see Crypto on film in the movie. I'm not too keen on the hair of Superman, particularly, but that's a small thing. We'll see how this movie is. James Gunn tends to do a good job with these movies, and I don't understand about all these different superhero characters. It has a Superman movie, but we'll find that out. But one thing that Superman's always been about is about truth, justice, and the American way. Now, in Superman Returns, he did not say that. That was mocked in that movie by Perry White. And it was not said at all in The Man of Steel or in Batman vs. Superman, the Zack Snyder movies. It was never discussed. Now, we do know that Christopher Reeve said it when Lois Lane asked him, "Why are you here?" And he said, "I'm here for truth, justice, and the American way." And he's always been that way. He was like that in the 50s. He's always been that way. Aside from his very radical roots in the beginning. And the creators, Schuster and Siegel, never had a problem with the American way. They were all for that creed, and that's Superman's creed. Well, James Gunn does not like this, I guess. Okay? Now, I would mention, as an aside, I really believe this. I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious in Hollywood. I really believe the CIA's infiltrated comics and has infiltrated movies. I think we all know that. If you didn't know, Mike Myers was named in the P. Diddy trial as somebody that was going to these parties. He had a CIA type tour of whatever was going on. So he was a CIA asset. So I believe that there are CIA assets in Hollywood and CIA assets in comics, like, say, for instance, Tom King, an obvious one. There's no doubt in my mind that he's in the CIA still. You don't go from the CIA to comics. But anyway. And it's all about undermining the American way of the individual, being not relying on government, not relying on something other than your family, and that's pretty much it, and your friends. It's all about undermining parents. This is all meant to do a couple of things, and one of the things is, and it's all satanic, we all know that, one of the things is that there's no good in the world. America isn't good, although America's been doing a lot of bad stuff over many years. Hopefully we can straighten that out, but there is no good in the world. People are basically terrible, which, people are sinners. And you can't be a proud American. So this is kind of part of it. It's all about just sort of beating down the individual, beating down an individual that is trying to do what's right. Superman is all about doing what's right. Let me read you from Cosmic Book News. New Superman ditches patriotism for politics under James Gunn, no American way. Okay. And what comes as no surprise, James Gunn's Superman ditches the classic and traditional model of the Man of Steel, replacing the American way with the more politically correct, the human way. Oh my God. That's bullshit. That is UN nonsense, monkey crap. The phrase truth, justice, and the American way was first popularized during the 1940s in the Adventures of Superman radio show. It became iconic with the 1950s Superman TV series starring George Reeves, that poor George Reeves. Whatever happened to him? It has a long time been associated with the Man of Steel. However, similar to Gunn, Bryan Singer, who's a fruit, another guy got some problems, also dropped a line in the 2006 Superman Returns movie. Like I said earlier, Perry White mocked it. Official Superman movie merchandise featuring David Cornsweet as Superman features a description on the box to replace the American way with the human way. What is the human way? I don't know. Superman must reconcile his alien Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing as reporter Clark Kent. As the embodiment of truth, justice, and the human way, he soon finds himself in a world that views these as old-fashioned. That doesn't make any sense. That sounds stupid. Whatever mentioned is that James Gunn has previously said he approves all the toys and such, so this likely comes straight from him, which lines up with reports that Gunn's Superman movie is more of a take on modern politics than a superhero movie. A superhero star. We've heard that. That's the one thing I have heard about it is with this movie. That's pretty well known, I think. Footage also features Superman getting mad at Lois Lane when she calls him out for getting involved in politics. Of course, the trailers also feature Americans mad and upset and throwing cans at Superman's head. Well, that's stupid. I mean, it's like the George Reeves movies. I mean, the George Reeves episodes of Superman, where the bad guy gets so mad he shoots him and he just throws a gun at him. I'm surprised they're not shaking the can at Superman. Reports claim Gunn has laced Superman with political jabs, including Lex's mutant troll monkey army, meant to outrage lowly humans, a storyline involving fake news, and even jokes mocking the Snyder Cut. What remains to be seen is how much of it makes its way into the final cut. A recent report has said Gunn's Superman has undergone a course correction. Now, that has been rumored that they had to re-edit the movie. But there was a problem. Elias said to be writing on the movie for Warner Bros., so why would they want to piss off more than half their audience? How did it work out for Star Wars and Marvel? It didn't. It did not. Well, we're going to find out. Before we know it, the movie comes out July 11th. So it's a little over a month from now as I record this video. So we will find out very, very quickly. I will say this, the Superman costume was pretty good. Got his underpants back. That's a good thing. Because he didn't have his underpants still. Henry Cavill didn't wear underwear, But at least we got the underwear back. Happy about that. I didn't care for it. It doesn't look right with design-wise. There's a simplicity to it. There's a wholesomeness to it, believe it or not. Wearing your underwear on the outside. There's something wholesome about Superman wearing his underwear on the outside. I don't know why. I don't know. It just does. Well, thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Comic Book Hut. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.